Get to finish cooking on this yesterday. Had to end the live. There was some confusion I had going on, but I had to end it. And my apologies, Monday night. I'm gonna redo it, the Spence part. But about the purse bit, I didn't really dig into it. But I listened to what Bill Haney said on Coach Show. And to really give it to y'all raw, or not raw, no Diddy. Simple, they're calling their bluff. They're calling their bluff. What Shakur and Jay Prince and really not much so Keyshawn right now, but in the past, they're trying to manipulate the media into believing Devin Haney is the bad guy. We got him cornered. And Bill is a very successful businessman. And most businessmen in the street, if they can, take their mind off the street and put it into the white collar world. Let me say this. There's a lot of people who say they don't like Bill Haney from a business standpoint of view. When you hear Turkey Al Sheik, the rumor is he don't like Bill Haney. You probably hear, him dealing with, Top Rank or dealing with. When you hashing out multi-million-dollar deals, they not posed to like you. They not posed to like you. So when you go into that boardroom or that meeting room, they not posed to like you. They not posed to like Bill Haney. Let me regurgitate that. They not posed to like him. But what he's done, Shakur did not sign, and his word is as good as a $3 bill from Monopoly at the grocery store. Just think about it. Shakur has not signed an agreement to fight Devin Haney. Rayo Venezuela said, I'm your next fight, El Zuffa. Shakur like, oh, we don't want to fight Rayo. I got the autonomy to pick who I want to pick. So read between the lines. He don't want to fight Devin Haney no matter what he say. He don't want to fight Devin Haney. He hasn't committed to Devin Haney. He hasn't signed up to fight Devin Haney next. So if Devin Haney comes over, signs the Zuffa, and Shakur is going to probably sign and fight Rayo or tune up, whatever you want to say. And after he does that, then Devin Haney, what Devin Haney going to do? A tune up? Oh, you took this weak ass fight to fight Keyshawn. Not to fight Keyshawn. So what they did was they like, whatever we get, we gonna get 75% of it. He only gonna get 25% of it. Is Keyshawn, who really ain't made no money? See, we can take a risk. We feel that we gonna win. We got money. We can put a bid up for the fight if we want to. Keyshawn only get 25% of the pot. Guess what? We get 75%. We feel we gonna win. We whoop Keyshawn. We sign us up, or we get Keyshawn and Shakur. So they're willing to drop their nuts because they were negotiating directly with the zone, and apparently them in the zone couldn't come to a dollar amount. So all they're doing is playing chicken. So Jay Prince played chicken with him. Shakur played chicken with him. Bill used his intellect to make a move. And they saying, okay, whatever we get paid, y'all only get 25% of it. And you know what? We could put some money up for this fight too. I think he said the minimal bid is $250. He said you only get 20. Are you really gonna fight for 25%? We willing to win. You really gonna lose for 25%? You really gonna fight Devin Haney and only get 25%? That's what they saying. That's what they saying. Okay, we gonna get 75% of regardless, and we believe we gonna win. Y'all don't believe y'all gonna win because y'all would have signed a Zuffa deal, a 2-fight Zuffa deal, and we would have did back to back, and they just playing chicken. They calling the snow on the bluff. Which in my opinion, more fighters should. They calling they bluff. They calling they bluff. So Keyshawn gonna be fighting for short money. Keyshawn gonna be fighting for very short money, possibly. So, and the WBO is in bed with Top Rank and Jay Prince. They're like, oh, Shakur can continue to be our champion. Okay, Shakur went to Zuffa. Why y'all ain't pulling his funding? Why y'all ain't pulling his pockets? He went to Zuffa. Why y'all ain't running his pockets? Ask yourself that. Why y'all ain't running his pockets? Why ain't making him drop the belt? Why y'all ain't taxing him to keep the belt? Devin held y'all belt 2 times. He was part of Undisputed at 35 holding y'all belt. You know, and I'm gonna cook on what Paulie said too. All this, if you sign with Zuffa, you selling out, man, fuck out of here. Boxing been selling out black fighters for how long? Boxing been selling out fighters for how long? How long they been selling out fighters? You don't care shit about the sport? So, they boxing them in, bro. If they fight Keyshawn and duck him, you already know it's open season on Shakur and Keyshawn. And Shakur fight him. I mean, Keyshawn fight him, and they can beat Shakur, which it's a winnable fight on both hands. And they can beat Shakur, and they beat Keyshawn. They gonna go right for Shakur. They gonna go right for Shakur. And that Zuffa deal still gonna be there. So, in reality, it's a smart play. We believe we gonna win this fight. Do they believe they gonna win this fight and take the chance for short money? That's the $1 million question. Do they believe they gonna win this fight? If they believe they gonna win this fight, they'll take short money, because the money you get on the back end, for this fight, you beat Devin Haney, bro, he gonna be a star, bro. Or a bigger star than what he is. That's what it is. So, but do they believe that Keyshawn really gonna beat him? See, Shakur be like, I believe Keyshawn gonna whoop him. Keyshawn is better than Devin. Okay. If Keyshawn drop that belt and put out this purse bid, don't spare him. He only got 15 fights, 16. I don't want to hear it. He ain't had no daddy. Shakur, I don't want to hear it. They just want to take the belt from Devin Haney and give him back Top Rank. The WBO, just like the WBC, the IBF, the WBA, they ain't shit. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. All they care about is relationships and Hispanic fighters and fighters that make a lot of money so they can benefit. They don't care about the sport of boxing. They don't care about the sport of boxing. I'm gonna say it again and again. Nobody care. The fighters don't care about the sport because the promoters and the managers and the sanctioning belt bodies don't care about the sport. They don't care about the sport because if they did, they would have grave concerns with the sport being on its deathbed. The sport is in hospice, and nobody is trying to make it better. They are going with the same playbook, saying I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, and you don't have to prove it. If Keyshawn dropped that belt, everybody need to be 10 toes and fingers and elbows and forearms on his head. If Keyshawn drop out of this purse, but I don't want to hear it. I don't hear it. Bill and them are setting themselves up to fight both of them. Now, if Keyshawn put hands, foot, and toes, and elbows, and forearms, and kneecaps on them, they're going to look real dumb, turning down 8 figures. But they taking the risk. They saying, we better than this nigga, and we going to win. So, We'll see. We'll see. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link in the description. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, join the Patreon. Peace.